Chassidic gems on Parshas Chayei Sora. Eliezer arrived at a fountain of water, and he says, Hinei onochi nitzov al ein hamoyim, and that's where the daughters of the city came out, and that's where he was looking for a shidduch for Rivka. So the pasuk says, Hinei onochi nitzov al ein hamoyim. Behold, I was standing by the fountain of water and davening for a shidduch for Rivka. That's the simple. The Chassidic Torah are telling us like this. There's something that the whole Torah is based on. Something, if you want to be successful in Torah, you want to be able to master it, you have to know one thing. Hinei onochi, what does onochi mean? I? According to the Chassidic Torah, onochi is onochi Hashem Elokecha. Behold, the whole Torah is connected, is based on Ein Hamayim. You think Ein Hamayim means a fountain of water? It means the eye, the eyes. The whole Torah is based, if a person can control his eyes not to look in the wrong places, then he could succeed in Torah. Anochi, Nitzav, it stands on Ein, on the eye. So everybody has to see, to be frum, and to watch their eyes. And with doing that, we can succeed in Torah. Continuing with Chassidic Torah. So he davened, Eliezer davened. He said, I'm going to ask if somebody can give me some water, and they will answer, not only will I give you water, I'll give your camels also water. The maiden that I will say to her, give me water so I should drink, and she will answer, she say, V'gam gamalecha ashke, and she will say, also your camels will I give to drink. That's the simple. The Chassidic Torah ask a question. Why did he have to make such a condition? Why didn't he just stand there and wait for some girl to offer him, maybe I could get you a drink, maybe. Why did he have to ask? The woman that I will ask for water, and she'll give not only me, she'll give also the camels. What did she have? Wouldn't it even be better? Isn't she a bigger balas chesed if we don't even have to ask her? She comes on her own. She comes her own and offers to bring me water. That's the Chassidic question. And the Chassidic Teretz answer. This comes to teach us Hayro the Doiros. This comes to teach a lesson for life. That if you want something, you got to ask and you got to daven for it. You can't just sit back and wait for it to happen. But if you want something, you got to ask and daven for it. And then Hashem will help. A lesson for life. Okay, continuing with Chassidic Torah. So it says that Rivka came along, And Vayorotz ha'eved lekrosa. Rivka came along, and Eliezer ran toward her like he knew she's the one. How did he know? Comes along Rashi, and Rashi says, because Shero she'olu hamayim lekrosa. When Rivka came, a miracle occurred, and the waters rose toward her. That's what it says in Chazal. That's how he knew to run to her. And the question is, if he knew because of this miracle, what does it say afterwards? He continued with his tefillas, and he continued with his tefillas. Why did he have to continue for? He knew that she was the one. Pasuk Yud Zayin, Chav Daled Yud Zayin, Chav Daled Yud Zayin. Daled Yud Zayin. He continued with his plan. Chav Daled Yud Zayin. Vayoretz ha'eved lekrosa vayomer. Pasuk Chav Daled, Perek Chav Daled, Pasuk Yud Zayin. Vayoretz ha'eved lekrosa. Okay, we know that this means that the waters rose. The waters rose when she came, and now he continues with his plan. Vayomer hagmiini no ma'at mayim. He says, "Give me to drink from your pitcher," and she said, "Drink, my lord." And then she and she what do you have to continue this whole plan for? You know that's Rivka because the miracle was done. That's the question. Because the Chassidic Torah are answering, because Shleimus, perfection, the perfect wife, is tested by midos and not by miracles. Even though he saw the miracle, but he still had to continue with his test, with his tefillah, because to get the perfect shleimus, the perfect person for Rivka, he had to go. Nisim is not enough. Miracles are not enough. It has to be with midos tovos. That's the way you determine the best possible shidduch, through midos tovos. Okay, we shall continue on the same Rashi. Vayoretz ha'eved lekrosa. The servant ran toward her because lefi sharo she'olu hamayim lekrosa. He saw the waters rose toward her. And Harav HaKodesh, that's the simple. Harav HaKodesh Reb Levi Yitzchok Mibarditchev says, why is it when she went to collect, to draw water, for herself, the waters, that's where the waters rose toward her. Eliezer is standing there and seeing the way she's going down to draw water, and when she was going to draw water for herself, that's when the waters rose. Why is it when she went to draw water for the camels, there it says in the Torah Vatishav, she actually had to draw the water. She had to work. It didn't rise by itself when she was going for the camels. This is the question Rebbe Levi Yitzchak Mibarditchev asks. In other words, when Eliezer was standing there and saw that Rivka came and was drawing water for herself, then the waters rose. But when it came to draw water for the camels, Eshov means I will draw water. She ran into the well to draw. And she drew water for all the camels. Why is it? When she drew water for herself, the waters rose to her. She didn't have to draw anything. But when she drew water for the camels, she had to work hard. Why is it that way? Comes along a Rav HaKodesh, Rebbe Levi Yitzchak Mibarditchev, and says, because when fulfilling mitzvahs, you have to work hard. There's no room for miracles. The mitzvah of feeding the camels was a mitzvah. For mitzvahs, you have to work. There's no room for miracles. Miracles are something you do for yourself. That's not a mitzvah. That she did not have to draw it. It just happened by itself. It just rose and came into her jaws. Okay, continuing. So when it comes to a mitzvah, we have to work hard. One more Chassidic gem. And he's telling over the story to Lavan and the family, and he mentions that he made this condition. He made this tanai, that for hoya, the Torah uses a strange word, for hoya ho alma, the woman that I will say, she will give me water, and she will say, I will give you water, and I'll also get your camels. They call her V'hoya ha'alma in Pasuk Mem Gimel, Chav Daled Mem Gimel. The woman that he's repeating the story to Lavan and the family. Hinei anochi nitzav alein hamoyim. Behold, I stand by the fountain of water. V'hoya ha'alma, that the maiden hayotze slishav, that comes forth to draw, and I will say to her, give me water, and etc. The whole story. But why does he call her here an alma? Very strange word. It should have said Hoisha or Nara. It should have said, that's a more used word. What's Alma? Alma, it does mean the maiden, but it's a strange word. That's this simple. The Chassidic Torah is saying Alma comes from the word Leisucha lehisalem. You can't hide yourself from it. Which means the Torah here in one new word is telling us the strength, the greatness of Rivka Imenu, that whatever she did, all her tzidkis that she did was covered, was concealed. She didn't go around boasting about herself. I did this, I did this. Whatever, all good she did was in a concealed manner. And this is the way we have to learn. This is what we have to learn from Rivka Imenu. We should be zeicher to all these important hashkafas haTorah. Amen v'amen.